What is good, everybody? We're back with another video. Today, we're looking at my boy Jordan Green. I've been supporting him, especially Ice Cold JT. I don't know if you know any of them, but shout out to them. But yeah, man, I've been supporting them for a while, and I've been watching them grow. And think about this. I've been watching Ice Cold JT since he had 20,000 subscribers. And now, let's check what he has right now. Let's go to Ice Cold JT. 190,000. Oh my god. That's just crazy right there. That's just crazy. I mean, I've been supporting him for such a while, right? And look at and this man has been uploading consistently for the past 2 years since Corona. You know what I'm saying? So him having all this and me watching him grow is just amazing. Same goes for my boy Jordan Green, okay? I've been watching him for a while. Shout out to him. And today we're going to be reacting to one of his videos, right? So today we're going to be reacting to Jordan Green talking about the dark side of NoFap. So, without further ado,
the first dilemma,
let's get to it.
Is from Lisa Kanya. Don't know if I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize. How to cope with hard times. So that's a very broad question. Hard times can mean a lot of different things, but generally speaking, when you're in a rut, when you feel like you're down bad, as some might say, the first thing that you have to do is acknowledge your situation. That doesn't mean that you have to revel in your victim mentality, but take a moment to observe the situation objectively. Remove your emotions from it, remove your biases from it, and simply observe the situation. For example, maybe you just relapsed on NoFap and you're broke and your girl just left you. Okay, so you're down atrocious at this moment in time.
Right.
But like I said, remove your emotions from it and look at the situation objectively. And when you look at the situation objectively, what you'll realize is that all events are inherently neutral. Okay, the things that happen to you in your life account for maybe 10% of your life. The other 90% of your life is how you respond to the things that happen to you. Your girl just left you, okay, it sucks, but at the same time, there's opportunity in that. Now you're single and you have more time and energy to focus on yourself and maybe find a girl who is more in alignment with who you are at this point in time. You just relapsed on NoFap, okay, that sucks, but now you have an opportunity to learn from your relapse and come back even stronger. And
all right, I'm gonna cut him off real quick. Everything that he's saying is 100% true. That also goes to theories or beliefs that I also believe in, where if you have a very positive mindset, you're going to attract positive things. Same goes for vice versa. If you have a very negative mindset, you're going to attract negative things. And negative things are going to happen to you. It's going to bother you even more, and you're going to be stuck in this loop. So, with that being said, if you fuck up, right? Like he gave an example, relapsing, right? If you relapse, in your mind, you have two options. One option is to feel bad, guilty, to feel terrible about it, and then you continue relapsing because of that. And like I said, you're going to be stuck in this cycle because you're going to feel damaged, you're going to attract damageable things, and then they're going to damage you again, and you're just going down, cycling downwards. Or you can cycle upwards, looking at it as a positive mindset. If you have a good positive mentality and looking at the things as half full instead of half empty, and if I use the correct analogy, then that will mean that you will be attracting positive things, which means it'll help you, right? Instead of looking at relapsing as, oh my god, I relapsed, I fucked up, and whatever, I already relapsed today, so I might as well do it again. No. Instead of doing that, why don't you say, hey, I relapsed? But that just means that now I know what not to do for next time. Or that just means that I'm progressing. Every time you relapse, think about it. Every time you relapse, you progress, right? Yeah, you said you go backwards a little bit, but that just means that you should go forward. That gives you more space. That just gives you more space to go forward. So you have to think about it as a positive mindset. And trust me, I'm not perfect. I've been through many situations before and even recently. So that should tell you you need a positive mindset.
And further fortify all of the benefits of NoFap and really perpetuate the mindset that it took for you to get to whatever point you got to on NoFap before you relapsed. You're broke, okay? That means that you have nothing to lose. So now you can take more risks. And you have to understand that that's really all life is about. It's all about perspective. Everything that happens is neutral. Everything that occurs in life is neutral. It is all on you and how you choose to perceive it. Okay, so that's the first thing, observe. The second thing that you need to do once you make your observations and find the silver lining in each and every negative event that's occurring in your life or that has recently occurred, once you figure out those silver linings, it's time to start acting in accordance with the optimism that you've developed from that observation. So like I said, if you're broke, that means that you can take more risks because you have nothing to lose. So now it's time to start taking chances. Your girl just left you. Now that means you have more time to focus on yourself. So do that. Take some time to focus on yourself, get to know yourself again, and live your life the way that you want to on your own terms without compromise. Okay, so you
Everything has its own negativities and benefits, and disadvantages and advantages. So, me being able to look at the bad things and the good things, but focus on the good things more, will help me.
have to take some time to not only observe and find the silver lining in your situation, because it'll always be there. There will always be a positive aspect to every situation, because, like I said, every situation is neutral, and neutrality is the culmination of positivity and negativity. So, if there's a negative, there's a positive as well. So, once you've observed your situation and you've identified that silver lining and you're acting in accordance with it, now it's just a matter of patience. You have to be patient. And something that's really helped me in trying times is putting things into perspective. Understanding that my situation may not be exactly how I want it to be right now, but it is exactly how I need it to be for me to progress to the next level. Something that I've maintained on my channel is that adversity breeds growth. Okay, if you want to elevate, if you want to get to that next level, which if you're watching my channel, you definitely do, you're going to have to learn to embrace the adversity that comes with that. Okay, when you go to the gym, you go with the intention of becoming better. But in order to become better, you have to purposely and intentionally subject yourself to adversity from a physical standpoint. Embrace resistance. Learn to embrace resistance. Don't create resistance, but embrace resistance where necessary and allow it to help you grow as a person. And what you'll find is that you're simply growing into the person that you need to become to receive better blessings into your life. Okay, so you getting left by your girl is preparing you for the next girl that will enter your life when the time is right.
And listen, all he says, at least in my opinion, mostly everything that this man has said is, let me turn my microphone volume up. Okay. Mostly everything that this man said is 100% true. And I completely agree with it. And I'm telling you that if you look at things the bad way, you're just hurting yourself more. Or if you keep relapsing, you're just prolonging the problem instead of getting to the root of it. And we have a very bad nature in doing that. So, but let's move on.
You being broke is preparing you for that new wave of abundance, of monetary abundance, and those new opportunities that will flow into your life once you have the mental fortitude to handle them. Okay, it all starts with you. The next dilemma is from Tyler. I can't connect with anyone anymore, including I'm always overthinking what I should say. I've never been like this, never. This started last year in December when I talked to the beautiful girl in my grade. During that period, my friend was treating me weirdly. Like me talking to this girl was a wrong thing I did. This messed me up because I took a step out of my comfort zone. It affected my subconscious mind to assume doing something for yourself is a bad thing. Talking to a girl everyone wants is mentally challenging. Okay, so you're 14 years old. You have to understand that things like this are normal. Now, I can tell that you're a little bit mature for your age, Nevertheless, you're still subject to a lot of the insecurities that other people have if you allow them to project those insecurities onto you and if you absorb them. Okay, so your friend starts treating you weirdly because you're talking to this girl. Clearly, he's insecure. He's jealous because he wishes that he were you in this situation. Okay, first of all, take this as a sign that maybe that's not somebody you want to spend that much time with anymore. But in addition to that, to my point earlier about observing your situation from a neutral, objective standpoint, take it as an opportunity to fortify your self-perception. Okay, when people criticize you, when people treat you weirdly, and they try to impose their insecurities onto you, you have to learn to identify that and step beyond it. Okay, you don't have to play that game if you don't want to. There's no winning in that game. There is no winning in the projection of insecurities. You can't win. It is a game that is made to lose because the people who project their insecurities, they want to lose. And they want everyone else to lose right along with them. The only way to win that game is to step beyond it and say, you have your opinion of me, and that's okay. I may not agree with you and your viewpoint. That's also okay. But I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me and do what I know is best for me. Okay, you had enough confidence to go and talk to that girl, and you need to give yourself credit for that. You need to give yourself props for that. Because at 14, I didn't have that type of confidence. Okay, so give yourself props for that. And understand that doing things for yourself is not a bad thing. You taking a step out of your comfort zone is the best thing that you could have possibly done for your growth, regardless of how the situation panned out. Okay, whether or not you and the girl continue talking or not, that doesn't matter. You stepping out of your comfort zone was an integral part of your overall development as a person, especially at the age of 14. And if you can get those patterns ingratiated into your psyche at this age, by the time you're my age, 22, you'll be unstoppable. Okay, you will be completely unstoppable. Like I said, at 14, I did not have that type of confidence. I was too afraid to step outside of my comfort zone. But you have the gift of courage. And that's a gift worth living out. That's a gift worth putting into practice. Because that gift will take you to places that imposing your limiting belief systems, your fear-based belief systems, could never get you to. Okay, so don't allow your friend's energy to affect your energetic field. You have courage. You need to put that into practice as often as you possibly can. And when you do that, when you embrace your true self and your gift, the people that belong in your life will gravitate towards you. The people that don't belong in your life will fade away, slowly but surely. If you don't feed into their energy, if you don't create a compounding effect by returning the favor, by playing the game, they'll have no choice but to retreat because they feed off of your negativity. They feed off of you losing. Always remember that. Be yourself and allow the people that belong in your life to be in your life. The people that don't belong in your life, let them go. Let them go. The next dilemma is from Priyesh. I think I said that right. Hey man, love your videos. I appreciate you. I've been struggling to quit porn for a year now. Eventually, I realized that I was extremely lonely and insecure from bullying when I was younger, and that I used porn to cope and feel wanted. There's a lot of self-awareness in that. I really admire your self-awareness at the age of 15, because to my point earlier about observing your situation objectively, it seems like you already know how to do that. You're a very intelligent, observant, and insightful person. And that self-awareness will take you to places that you can never conceive of in your mind, but I digress. From there, NoFap became extremely easy. I'm now 2 months on NoFap and semen retention. Although for the past 2 weeks, I felt really strange. Every single day I feel empty, and then all of a sudden I get filled to the brim with confidence and joy, and then empty again. When I say empty, I mean that I lose my love of life and feel as if I was happier when I used to fap. I want to believe it's just a flat line, and I plan to trust the process, but I keep overthinking this, so I decided to ask for your opinion. Well, Priyesh, that definitely sounds like a flat line to me, and I know that because that's something that I myself have experienced as I've gotten back on my NoFap journey. Okay, the thing is,
let's analyze it. So, look. Although for the past 2 weeks I felt strange, every day I feel empty, and all of a sudden I get filled with confidence and joy, and then empty again. And it's been 2 months since he's been on NoFap. Number one, you're going through something that's classified as a flat line, but in my opinion, it's not really even a flat line to this point. It's just a time of being where you feel empty, and that's where your brain recovers the most. I still didn't reach it, but I am aware of what it is, I guess. And that's the hardest part. That's the easiest part to relapse on, that part. And that's why NoFap is that difficult. But if you can go through it, you will eventually, make it, right? That's like that's like the boss stage if you play video games, and that's how you want to classify it. But yeah, hey, shout out to my man Jordan Green, man. So inspirational. Anyways, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.